Well, I'm out in my garage taking a look at my KTM 390 Adventure motorcycle sitting right behind me here. It's early December 2023, and I'm probably not going to be able to take the bike out on a ride for a while. In a few days, I am getting a total knee replacement of my left knee, and that'll limit my riding probably for at least 3 months. Could be longer. Of course, it'll be in the middle of winter, and I don't usually ride a lot in the middle of winter anyhow, so if I was going to get a knee replacement, it's probably about the right time. If you follow my channel, you might realize that I was in a motorcycle accident just about a year ago in Mexico, and I slammed my left knee into a utility pole, my left hand also. The hand is re-healed after surgery. The knee, I've had a couple surgeries on it, but it's never really gone back to even close to 100%. So the only other options after talking to a number of surgeons, orthopedic specialists, were a total knee replacement in that left knee. So I'm going to go forward with that. It's kind of a major deal. It'll take a while for me to get better, but I hope to get back on the moto here though and continue posting videos too. So anyhow, right now I'm fine. Obviously, I haven't had the surgery, but you're watching this. I've already had the surgery, so let's go ahead back to the future and see how the future Bruce is doing after his total knee replacement of his left knee. Well, today is surgery day. It's foggy outside. Heading up to the hospital. It's going to be a long day, and not looking forward to it, of course, but looking forward to having a new knee at some point in time. So here I go. Well, it's 7:15 at night. The surgery was done and successful. I'm in a little bit of pain right now, but that's because I'm on meds. It'll probably get a little more painful as the days go on. But heading home and gonna get something to eat, relax, and go to sleep. We'll see how day 2 after the surgery is. Well, it's day 1 after my surgery, roughly about, I'd say 30 hours since the actual surgery. Slept okay last night. I'm surprised I don't have the pain I thought that I would. Yeah, I tossed and turned quite a bit. I've got a little bag here though that I've got on a low setting, and it does have painkiller in it, so that's probably what's affecting me, saying that it's not too bad. This will run out in about 3 or 4 days. Then we'll see what the pain level is at that point. But I've started my home physical therapy, been able to eat, and as you see, I've got a walker, so I can actually get around. So I'm pretty pleased. I'm surprised after about 30 hours that I'm as mobile as I am, can put pressure on that knee, not a lot, and I do need to lie down a lot, keep my legs elevated to prevent blood clots, and I have a whole slew of meds that I'm taking over the course of the day, so that keeps me busy too. But overall, I'm doing good here for hour 30, a little better than I thought. Hopefully I can continue this and get more progress as the days and the weeks go. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm in a day 3 of post-op after getting a total knee replacement, and I'm doing pretty good. I think I might be doing better than I thought I'd be doing. There is pain, but it is manageable pain. One of the things that I'm using to manage pain is this on-cue pump that they gave me. This is a subcutaneous line that goes into where the wound is, and this pump, which I can regulate, puts a numbing fluid, sort of like Novocaine or lidocaine if you go to the dentist. It's kind of that type of a nerve block rather than a narcotic. And so there's a constant drip there. So I'm on day 3 of this. It's supposed to last 3 or 4 days. I've got it on a low setting because my pain is tolerable, at least for me. Pain varies for everybody, right? And so I might get 5 days out of it. They say that's about the length, 3 to 5 days. And then I take it out myself, and supposedly when you do that, you start to amp up the pain. So they say sometimes the worst pain post-operative knee replacement surgery is around day 3 or 4. So that's coming up for me. We'll see how that works. I'll be doing physical therapy 2 days a week for about 2 months. So, but for right now, pain management is okay with my little mini me here, as I like to call it, Shagalicious right here, and some of the other aspirin type of stuff. So that's it. Day 3, doing pretty good, a little better than I expected. Well, this is day 4, and I'm in my physical therapy session. First one went pretty well. I'm ahead of schedule, which is really great. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I took a painkiller before I came to physical therapy. Don't think I really needed it though. So I'm really not in that much pain. Again, very surprising. And physical therapist said I'm doing really good for only 4 days out from surgery. So I'm feeling good about it too. Just keep things going forward. Well, it's day 6 now since my total knee replacement. I'm doing pretty good. I'm still using the walker. I was told that I should use the walker for 2 weeks. It'll help normalize my gait when I get off of it. Even though I can walk right now without the walker, and I have a cane which I can also use. But with the cane, I have the tendency to kind of sway back and forth, and that's not a normal gait. So using the walker is going to really help me to put my heels down, regain that normal gait back, which I really want to have. So I'm sticking with that program. I've been doing all my physical therapy exercises 3 times a day, so that occupies a bit of time. Takes me a good half an hour to do each set, I'd say. So there's an hour and a half there spent. I also have some other items that I bought to kind of help me. Here's a grabber so I can pick things up if they're on the floor. That way I don't have to bend over and perhaps fall. I also bought a pad. I'm gonna reach in and get it. So this is like a really thick foam pad, and it sets down on a seat, and that way it elevates the seat about 4 inches, so I can sit down without having to flop down on a lower seat. So that's really helped because my leg, I can't extend it or retract it enough right now to sit and stand up like a normal leg would be. I'm pretty independent now. Really need somebody to take me to and from physical therapy tomorrow, and probably next week I'll be driving myself. So I probably will need less help as time goes on. Well, day number 7, I'm at the physical therapist. I've gone through routines, had the bandage changed, and I'm icing down right now. She said I'm really doing very well. I'm in the top 10% of those she's seen for progression I've had in my first week. So that is good news. This is day number 11 since my surgery, and I have to admit the level of pain has amped up a bit. I was told that after the first week that the pain would probably increase, and maybe I was a little bit doubtful of that, but it has. And also my knee has gotten a little more stiff and swollen. I continue to do my physical therapy exercises. So I've been to my physical therapist 3 visits now, and she says that I'm well ahead of schedule as far as my flexibility. I can flex my knee about 110 at the most, 105 to 110.
The target for at this time after my surgery is only 90 degrees, so I'm well ahead of that. And also the maximum that I can do with the new knee, the mechanical knee, is 120 degrees, so only 10 degrees off from that. As far as extension, which is more important, how far you can flatten the leg, I'm not quite there. I'm probably about, they want it to be about 0 or a minus, and I'm probably about 10, I'd say. So she wants me to work more on straightening out my leg in the upcoming weeks. As I said before, there's kind of a window that you have here to get flexible of probably 3 or 4 weeks after surgery is when most of it needs to happen. So I'm about halfway there. So I'm going to keep pushing it. So anyhow, after day 11, I'm basically on course, feeling a bit more pain, but nothing to really be worried about. I am going out today is my first day out though to socialize. I'm going to meet with friends, sit in front of a fire, have a beer, see how I do with that. I should be okay, and come back home and rest and do some physical therapy and then go to bed. It's been kind of my routine for the last 11 days. So I'm breaking out of it a little bit today, get some socialization in. Hopefully this will continue on to ease back into a regular lifestyle here. So anyhow, I'm still feeling good after 11 days. Well, this is day 14 after my total knee replacement surgery, 2 weeks out. And sitting here in the garage looking at the KTM 390 Adventure. It's middle of winter, so I wouldn't be riding it much right now anyhow, but I'm going to look forward to getting back on it at some point. But that's still probably a couple of months off, I'd say. This week, the second week, was definitely more difficult than the first week, which surprised me, but I was warned of that. First week, I wasn't in a whole lot of pain, but I still had some a pain drip into my incision, which was helping to numb it, and pain just got a little bit more the second week, so a little more difficult to get around, a little more difficult to sleep, but hopefully it's going to ease up here in the next 2 to 4 weeks. As far as the bandaging and all, you might be able to tell it's been taken off, so I've got about an 8-inch scar along the knee. It's pretty sore and stiff still. So I have to say, after 2 weeks, everything's on course, I think, from what I've been told, both by the doctor, the surgeon, and by my physical therapist, and sort of how I feel. I'd like to be further along, but I have to go in the reality. It's only been 14 days. So hopefully the next 14 days, we'll see quite a bit of improvement. Hopefully you'll stick around with me. I'll get back on the moto at some point, and if you're interested in how I'm improving with my knee, I'll have another 2-week to 4-week review of my total knee replacement coming up on my channel. And I will see you next time on one of my senior moments.